Russia's war of aggression grinds on against Ukraine, and over the last weeks and months we have seen fierce fighting in and around Bakhmut, and what we see is that Russia is throwing in more troops, more forces, and what Russia lacks in quality they try to make up in quantity. They have suffered big losses, but at the same time we can not rule out that Bakhmut may eventually fall in the coming days. And therefore, it is also important to highlight that this does not necessarily reflect any turning point of the war, and it just highlights that we should not underestimate Russia. We must continue to provide support to Ukraine. So what we do know is that there was an attack against the Nord Stream pipelines, an act of sabotage, but we have not been able to determine who was behind. There are ongoing national investigations, and I think it's right to wait until those are finalized before we say anything more about who was behind. It demonstrates the importance of protecting our critical undersea infrastructure, because we have thousands of kilometers of gas pipelines, of oil pipelines, of power grids, and also, of course, all the internet cables, and all of this infrastructure is critical for our societies. NATO has addressed this for many years, but after the attacks against the Nord Stream pipelines, we have stepped up. We have established a cell at the NATO headquarters to coordinate efforts among NATO allies, to share more information, to work with the private sector that often owns this infrastructure, and to do more to minimize the risk and increase the protection of critical undersea infrastructure.
Thank you. Okay, let's go.